Hello YouTube, DC here, and I am here with my ACL Draft Analysis. Yeah, it's kind of late, but at the same time I wasn't exactly sure if I wanted to record or not. But the fact that three other people are recording about this league and all the new players and in general my team. There's a lot of my team that I would like to show. So, why don't we go over my team? My very first pick, I got Thunderous Therian, who's possibly one of my favorite mods. Good speed at 101, hits like a freaking truck with that special attack. Oh, with that special attack of 145. Hits like a truck. You max that out, I believe it comes to 427. Yep, 427. Like, name anything that's not Chansey or Blissey that's living that hit. Like, that's ridiculous freaking special attack. But he is also one of my Z-Mons. Z Focus Blast is really nice. Gigavolt Havoc, just to like murder something that's not a ground type. Basically, it's going to be my powerhouse Z user. That's basically all that is. Z Flash Cannon if I need it to kill a fairy. Round 2, I ended up taking Primarina. My original plan was Heatran, Primarina, Mega Sceptile. Well, Segai kind of took Heatran, so I went ahead and took Primarina because I still needed the Water Fairy. But we talked about it before, so we knew both of us wanted both those mons. So I mean, both of us coming out with one, it's pretty reasonable. But what I like about it is it's a fat mon with freaking 80 HP, which isn't bad. 74 defense, it's okay. And then 116 special defense with 126 special attack. So, I mean, not only is it a pretty bulky fairy, it's still hitting you like a truck. Like, it can be used defensively with screens. It could be used offensively with specs. Like, besides its attack being special, you don't know exactly what it's going to be. So, I mean, I've always liked that, and I really like the Water Fairy typing. I really wanted, though, the freaking Steel Fire, Water Fairy, Grass Dragon. I really wanted to get both my Fire, Water, Grass, and my Fairy Dragon Steel in 3 mons. I still want to try that in a league, and I think it would be really fun to use. But yeah, I went with Primarina round 2 because I mean I've used it before, so I know like how bulky it can be, and it still hits like a truck. Round 3, because Segai took Heatran, I needed to scramble and find a fire type, Well, while I was scrambling to find a fire type, I realized my team lacked fighting. So I ended up taking Infernape, which is a mixed attacker, which is really nice. But it also gets Iron Fist, which is also really nice. But I mainly got it because yeah, I needed the firefighting, but it actually comes in handy with one of my later round mons. Uh, because it gets fake out. Because it gets fake out, it makes one of my later round mons a little more relevant. But overall, it's just a really nice mon with base 108 speed. And is it going to be special or is it going to be physical? Who knows? Either way, it's going to hit you hard. My round 4, I wanted to go ahead and scoop up my dragon, which I ended up taking Dragonite. Dragonite is one of my favorite Pokemon as well, or at least it was. I don't use it too much competitively. But I mean, just a great balanced mon. 95 defense, 100 in special defense, 91 in HP, 80 speed. I mean, you'll have a bit more power running a physical Dragon Dance set, but you could also run it as a special set with that base 100 special attack. I think it gets something that raises its special attack. I think. But the ability multi-scale is just amazing. Like, pretty much you're gonna live any one hit and be able to hit back. Because of that, I thought about using Dragonite as a Z-Mon, but Z Thundurus just sent better. And my other two Z-Mons, you'll see why I went with them as well. And I was wrong about that special boosting move. But still an all-around good mon. Bulky as hell, multi-scale. Like, it's gonna wreck some stuff. Now, my 5th round pick was my ghost type Cofagrigus, because ghost types were starting to run scarce and I was getting scared I wouldn't be able to get it. So I went ahead and scooped it up. Pretty sure you know what it does. Great physical mon. It's got some pretty good special bulk too. So could actually run like 252. Can actually run like 252 there, 252 there. Positive, negative, and then 4. And then do Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split for some sort of recovery, Nasty Plot, Hex. That means it is almost god tier defenses. I mean, its HP is kind of shit, but its defenses make up for that. Along with hitting you like a truck with that Nasty Plot, then you will with something, obviously anything that's not fire type, and then hex it after the nasty plot, that doubles the power of hex, taking it from a base 65 move to a base 130 move with freaking, what would its special attack be after one nasty plot? 454 special attack, a base 130 stab coming from a mon with 454 attack. That's gonna hurt. I don't care who you are. That's gonna hurt. So yeah, that's why I went ahead and scooped it up. So it also helps with my fighting weakness on a specific mon, which is coming up here shortly. But just an all-around good mon. If its HP was just a little bit better, it'd more than likely be OU. Like, take that 58 HP and make it, I don't know, 80. Like, nothing's touching this. But still a good mon, and can't wait to use it again. Round 6, I went ahead and scooped up Snorlax, who is a mon I really like to use. I run a Salt Vest with immunity, so it can't be toxic, and that special defense is just amazing, especially after Assault Vest. So like my Assault Vest set would be 250, 252, 252, 4, 252 plus, minus. So it'd be something like that, or I'll lower its health some and raise its special defense to make its special defense 300 before Assault Vest. But, like, it's living pretty much any special move you want to throw at it. Also, like, running a setup set that just ends up running through teams if you get it off. I'm not going to go over that set because other people in the league will most likely watch this, so I'm gonna keep that one to myself. But it's really nice. Can be used pretty, I don't want to say it's easy to use, but in some ways it is. And it just, a great wall. I mean, 160 HP, like, amazing. We'll go to my next one. Oh, not. But with round 7, I got Stakatata. Stakataka. Okay, I'm done. I'm not pronouncing it anymore. But it's one of my Z-Mons as well. The reason why is because the whole point is getting its defense to 14, negative, 252, positive, oh, hey there, 31, getting its attack just 1 point higher than its defense, and then going into, see, this is the part where it struggles a little bit, especially if there's a fighting type or a ground type across from it. But the whole point is to get that trick room up and then Rockium Z Stone Edge something, and then get that attack boost, and then basically gyro ball everything to death. Because of its super slow speed, gyro ball almost OHKOs everything. But it's also a really nice mod. Ooh, it gets rock polish. That whole what, 30 speed going up to 60. Oh my. That but is there anything funky you can do with it? Anything? Ooh, roleplay. I don't think I would ever use roleplay. Skill swap. No, would never use skill swap. Maybe I'll be able to figure some weird play out, but for the most part, it's just a wall that's gonna wreck. As long as you can get rid of the ground and fighting mod, this thing should be able to sweep the rest of the team. Or actually, if you get the one attack boost up before the fighting mon comes out, more than likely you could gyro ball and kill the guy. So it's mostly just setting up that trick room. And then my final Z-Mon with my 8th pick is actually Eevee, because Evium Z is allowed, and I was like, okay, screw it, I want to use it. I want to try and sweep somebody with an Eevee. And it will happen. I will sweep somebody with this Eevee. It will happen. I'm not going to say guarantee, but I'm going to try my hardest to sweep somebody with Eevee. And I'm going to laugh so hard when I do. But also, technically, we can't baton pass the Evo boost, but that's only because it has a +2 in speed. However, Eevee gets curse. So, could Evo boost set up 2 curses and then baton pass out? I just wish it had a little bit more reliable recovery besides rest or wish, because can't run protect on this set because it needs last resort for the Evo boost, curse to get rid of the speed boost, and then baton pass to actually pass it out into something. So that last move would be pretty nice to be a recovery move. Sadly, it gets rest and wish. So I mean, obviously wish would work out better, but at the same time, oh, and it's gone again. There we go. But at the same time, like, it's neither one is really the best option. But I will sweep somebody with Eevee, and I will baton pass Evo boost at some point. Don't know when, but it will happen this season. Or Eevee will die before it can. But it will die trying. My next pick, I needed a rapid spinner bad, like really bad. And I was going to take Armado, but like 2 or 3 picks before me. You know what? Let me see. Let me see exactly. Draft. When was Amp's pick? When was Amp's pick? Amp's pick like 3 picks before me. So like 3 picks before me, Amph took it. So I'm like, shit, what do I get for a spinner? So I start scrambling, looking for a spinner. I ended up deciding on a Alolan Sandslash. Reason why is you slap a Assault Vest on it, as long as you don't come across any fighting types or fire types. It's it's living quite a bit. And give it Rapid Spin, Icicle Crush, Iron Head, Earthquake, and it's still gonna get some kills in. Another nice thing is, I forget who, I think it was Bryn. Someone drafted Alolan Ninetales. So bringing the Sandslash with Slush Rush, they send out Ninetales, I send out my Sandslash Alolan, and boom bam, my speed's doubled and some stuff's getting wrecked. So that's also very nice. But the majority reason, like 98% of the reason why it's on the team is because it's a spinner. That's literally like 98% of the reason why I wanted it. I needed a good spinner. My next pick, okay, so my next pick was my second to last pick. I took my Mega last because there was only 3 of us that didn't have Megas, and we all knew which Mega the other was taking. So we saved our Mega for last. Well, since I decided not to go Mega Sceptile because I couldn't get Heatran, I needed a Grass type. And literally from round 1, people were like, draft Sunkern, draft Sunkern, draft Sunkern. And nobody would draft Sunkern. So I was like, screw it. You know what? I'm taking Sunkern. Because why the fuck not? So I ended up drafting Sunkern round 10. I'm not going to go over any of its sets, even though I've used one of them already, because I've actually done my first 2 weeks. But, I mean, that base stat total of, was it 180? Yeah, look at it. 30 across the board, base stat total of 180. That's nice. That's really nice. Oh, hey, it gets solar power. Sweeping Sunkern. Anybody? Sweeping Sunkern? Use someone to set up, use, Thunderous, I think it's Sunny Day. Use Thunderous, set up Sunny Day. Then go out into my solar power Sunkern with Choice Specs Giga Drain, and just Giga Drain things to death. See what happens. No, that's never gonna happen. But the Sunkern is here. His name is Colonel Kern, and Colonel Kern is going to lead this team to at least 1 victory. Hopefully 2, but definitely 1. But it was a mean pick. I'm not gonna lie. It's just literally every round from the beginning of the draft, people were like, this person wants Sunkern, this person picked Sunkern, it's real. I was just like, okay, screw it, I'll take Sunkern. Because I was going to get Meganium, which I like Meganium. I can use Meganium. It's a good bulky mon. But I decided screw it. I want to have some fun. Let's see what I can do with a Sunkern on my team. So I went ahead and I drafted Sunkern. I still ended up like 13, I think. I think it was 13 in the post-draft power rankings with a Sunkern on my team. With Sunkern and Eevee on my team, I ended up 13 out of 16. There was 3 teams that he considered worse than mine. And I had a Sunkern and an Eevee. So, I mean, I guess that tells you something about the rest of my draft. But my final mon, my Mega, is the one, the only Mega Alakazam. Base 150 speed with base 175 special attack. Like, that's just wrecking shit. Like, it's going to tear your shit up. But mainly Mega Alakazam and Thunderous Therian are mainly the cleaners, and everyone else is basically setup or wall, or an Eevee or a Sunkern. So pretty nice team, in my opinion. It's going to be different to use. I feel it's going to be hard to prep for, because you may prep for these 6 mons, and then I send out an Eevee, and you're just like, okay, kill. And then for some reason, my Eevee only takes like 40% damage and gets off the extreme Evo boost. And then you're sitting there like, oh fuck. Or you prep for these 6 mons, and then Sunkern comes, and you're like, well shit, what's this thing gonna do? Which actually happens week 1. Which I'm about to record post commentary on week 1 as I get done with this. But basically, like, you aren't going to know exactly what 6 months I'm gonna bring. You're not. I could bring the top 6. I could bring that every week and not bat an eye. But I've got my Beast Boost mod that I'm not using its name. My Beast Boost mod that I can bring. I've got Mega Alakazam. I've got the Alolan Sandslash. And honestly, I think some of the mons on my team are underrated, like Alolan Sandslash. I truly believe Alolan Sandslash is underrated. My Beast Boost mod, it's brand freaking new, so people aren't exactly sure how to take it. But that is my team. Are the kills and stuff in the doc yet? Yeah, they are. So I'm not gonna go over. I'm not gonna go over others' teams and stuff like that, because I don't want you guys to possibly know the outcome of my week 1 before I show you my week 1. But all in all, I like my team. Obviously, I could have picked, quote unquote, better mons than Eevee and Sunkern. But where's the fun with that? I mean, seriously, you lose to a guy who's using a Sunkern, and it's just like, why am I playing Pokemon? I What am I doing with my life? I should not. I just lost to a dude with a Sunkern. I should quit Pokemon. Like that's basically what it's like. But um I will say this, I play Amph week 1 and he was second in power rankings, but it was like a last minute decision and he was first, but like 5 minutes before the post draft PR guy put up the PRs, he switched it. He said he spent hours debating on who should be first and who should be second. So I mean, that's pretty pretty scary, to be honest. But that's my team, and goodbye, YouTube.